Hi, my name is Avril Salter and I'm a co-founder of Next Direction Technologies. I've been doing public speaking and technology training and technical writing for over 20 years, and I specialize in the telecommunications and IT industries. And I wanted to give you a sample of my webcast. So this is a short extract of a webcast that I did for one of my customers.
So having set the image and the colors that you want, the watermark, etc., now what we're going to go on to is step 3. And step 3, we're going to add marketing bullets or status. You cannot do both. You have to choose. Do I want to do marketing bullets that say, hey, this is a great product, it's got these features, or do I want to provide the status, like if it's a printer, the ink is running out. If it's a cell phone, the battery is low. So you want to think about what is the experience that I want to have. Do I want to do marketing bullets or I want to do status, but not both? So let's now take a look at what that looks like. So I've got two illustrations here of two different branding bars. The top one is an example where you see the marketing bullets. So, you know, it's a GSM phone, it's got GPS, it's 3G, it does all these great features, it's got camera, etc. You can have up to 3 marketing bullets, and you want to think about what are the things that I want to get across to my user that really illustrate the benefits of this device. In the bottom picture, here you have an example of some status. Now, what the Microsoft Windows 7 device stage gives you is some default status. So things like, here we've got a picture of a camera. So I want to know things like how much storage do I have? Do I have any images ready to be downloaded? What's my battery look like? And so there's a set of statuses that are defined as part of the device stage, which are fairly generic for that type of device. However, you can actually go in and create your own status as well. So even though I'm going to take you through what the status options are for portable devices, you should take a look at the reference document to see what other status options are available to you, but don't limit yourself to what's available in the Windows 7 device class. You can go on and create your own different status that you'd like to see. You can program those and provide them to your user. So let's now, having looked at the image of what we want to create, let's go on and talk about how we do this. Now, again, we're going to go back to the behavior XML. So that same XML that you created, that same file that created your banner, that created all the color and your logos, etc. You inserted your images here. What you're going to do now is you're literally going to say, okay, in this illustration, I'm going to have 3 marketing bullets. Remember I told you could only have 3? Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to have the text actually in the behavior XML. What you want to do is you want to point to the resource XML. And that's what you're seeing here, is that in the behavior XML, you would list the ID, you know, bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, etc. And then in the resource XML, this is where you put your text. The reason why you want to do that is what we were talking about earlier, is locale. Here I've written it in English. This would be great for the US market. But what if I'm traveling, if I'm overseas, or you're selling that product overseas? Then what you want to be able to do is have that in different languages. And so you will have one behavior XML, but you will point to different resource XMLs, and those strings of text will be literally in different languages. And it's as simple as that, to take your experience and create it for different locations around the world. And that's as simple as how you create your marketing bullets. Now, I also said that you could have status, and you can also have the status bar. And in this example, I'm displaying, hey, what's the battery status? So I can say, hey, it's 5% full, 60% full and charging, so I can have a battery status. And again, you can see here that I've listed some storage status, etc. What's my, you know, have I got photos to be downloaded? So I can literally define what is the status I want. And again, it's the same behavior XML, and in this case you're just using a different element. And you'll notice here that when you go down under where it says the status links, what I'm going to do there is I'm pointing to a task. And so I'm actually going to point to a task XML, which we're going to come to a little bit later on in a few more slides. And I'm actually going to run that task. And that task is going to say, hey, what's the storage on this device? Hey, I only have 20% of capacity left on this device. I better move my pictures off so I can free up storage before I disconnect my camera, or whatever that device is. So again, very simple in the behavior, but in this example where I'm using status, I am pointing for each of those status, I will point to a specific task, and that task has a unique ID.
I hope you will take a look at our website, www.nextdirectiontech.com. And if you have any questions or comments or would like to contact me, please do so at avril@nextdirectiontech.com. Thank you.